No problem.
Hey everybody, welcome back to verbling.com, another class with Abby. We'll be talking about superstitions today and sharing our opinions. What do you think? Are you superstitious? What superstitions are common in your country or your culture? And we're going to use English to practice. We're going to talk about it, okay? So welcome to the class. Ali, how are you?
Hi, Abby. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Are you getting tired?
No, not yet.
What time is it where you are?
It's 11 p.m.
Oh, okay, it's not too late yet.
Yes.
Good to see you. And Daniel, what have you been up to?
Not much.
No?
Actually, no.
How was your day today?
It was great, but I was studying all the day. Actually, it's 3 p.m. So,
what are you studying for?
aviation books for future interviews and tests for the interviews. Yeah, for the process, because I'm looking for a job right now as a pilot. So I
Very
have to
good.
prepare for it, including English.
Well, that's why you're in class today. Cool. Good to have you, Daniel.
Thank you. Is it Avi or Avi?
It's Abby.
Avi. Okay.
Abby with a short A sound.
Okay, Abby.
And Jonathan, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Hello again, Teacher Abby.
How are you?
I am great, thank you.
Are you the Jonathan that I had before, but you changed your picture?
Yeah, I changed my picture, Teacher.
Okay. I recognize your voice, but the picture was different, so I wasn't sure if it was somebody different or not.
No, it's Jonathan from Panama.
Good to have you back, Jonathan.
Thank you, Teacher.
Hi, Lucas.
Hello, Abby. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm also good, thank you.
Wonderful. Nice to have you back with us. Fidel, welcome back.
Hey, how you doing?
Is it Fidel or is it Carlos?
It's the same. I got two names.
Okay. And Ruben. Hello, Ruben. Welcome to the class.
Thank you, teacher. Hello.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do?
Okay, I'm from Mexico. I'm 22 years old, and now I'm working as a teacher. And that's it.
What kind of teacher?
I'm teaching Spanish.
From Mexico,
Yes.
so you're actually Ruben.
What?
Cool. Thank you for coming to class. Happy to have you. Hi, Victor. Welcome back.
Hi, Abby. Thank you.
Good to see you again, Victor. How have you been?
I have been no bad. I had a lot of job today.
So you're tired. Are you tired after a long day of work?
Yes, a little bit.
Thank you for joining us. Hi, Aldo. Welcome to the class.
Hi there. Could you hear me properly?
I hear you perfectly. Thanks for coming, Aldo. Where are you from?
Okay, I'm from Italy.
Very nice. Thanks for joining us. And Adela.
Hello, Abby.
Hello. How you feeling?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Good. You changed your picture.
Yes, I changed.
Did you go on a ski trip, or is this a recent picture, or is it old?
It's a picture in the snow with rackets in Pyrenees. It's the last winter.
From last winter. Very
Yes,
nice.
I don't know.
Well, thank you for coming to class, Adela. I'm happy to have you with me. And the last one is Reda. Reda?
Yeah, Reda.
Reda, welcome to the class. Where are you from?
I'm from Morocco, thank you.
Cool. So today we're going to be talking about superstitions. Are you a superstitious person? Let's start with Adela. Tell us. Are you a superstitious person? Why or why not?
In general, no. I don't see when is the 13th, no Friday, because in Spain it's not Friday, it's Tuesday.
Well, that doesn't work.
Yes, it's Tuesday, it's another day of the week, but it's not. I really don't see this. Or a black cat, or no, I don't. I have not superstitious.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. What about you, Aldo?
Yeah, no, I'm not superstitious. I don't think it works to be superstitious. So no, actually, I am not.
What about you, Ruben?
I think that I'm not superstitious, and I think that is because I haven't been or I haven't had an experience about, I don't know, something similar. I talk about black cats or um walking under a ladder. Sorry, ladder. I
Ladder?
don't know. Ladder, yeah.
Ladder?
And immediately our bad luck. So I don't know, fag, right? I haven't been in a situation similar to that, so I don't believe in superstitious. But I respect that. I respect what people believe and what people trust in, but I haven't. But I'm not superstitious.
Okay, thank you for asking, or thank you for telling. And is anybody in the class have a different answer? Does anybody think, well, I'm a little bit superstitious because of something? Anybody? Fidel, are you going to tell us?
No, but I don't know. But if you use in Christmas, if you use red underwear or something like that, that is a superstition thing.
I have no idea. I haven't heard of that one.
Which one? Which one?
Don't wear red underwear during Christmas.
No,
We
use
have,
it. No. Use it. No.
we
We're
have
all
to.
going to have terrible luck. Oh, use it. Use it for good luck. Okay.
For luck.
Interesting. I haven't heard that one before. Anybody else?
But it came from the United States, When I used to live there, my cousin told me.
Thank you for sharing.
Actually, we have the same one, but we
do,
tell underwear.
Yellow underwear.
Yeah.
I won't say any jokes. No jokes about the yellow underwear. Okay, Reda, tell me about a superstition that is common in your country or in your culture, something that you've heard people say.
Okay, in my country, there is a belief that a sign of hand, which represents the number 5, can actually protect people from evil eye, and thus create a kind of barrier between the viewer and the viewed.
Interesting. And what do you think about that, Reda? What's your opinion?
I'm not a superstition person, to be honest. I think to be a superstition person is not something realistic or rational.
Thank you for sharing. What about you, Ali? Tell us about a superstition that's common in your country.
I don't know. I don't believe this kind of things so much. Maybe if you see a black cat, it sign something that will happen. Maybe there is an owl. how to say, make noise.
Hoo, hoo.
Yeah,
Hoot,
it's
hoot.
or howling dogs, something like that.
Mm.
Uh, it's a sign bad luck or something bad happen soon, will happen soon. Uh, if a glass break, I don't know, this kind of things, a sign of something bad happen.
Mm. Interesting. Interesting. Well, thank you for sharing. Anyone else can think of a common superstition in your culture or in your country?
Yeah, Daniel.
Tell us.
Well, imagine you're here in Colombia, December 30, 31, 31st, sorry, midnight, New Year's Eve. You're packing your baggage, and you're wearing like fancy clothes. For example, in your case, a dress. And then you have to run around the block with your baggage, and that means you're gonna travel so much the next year
Run around the block with what?
with the baggage, with the bag. Like you're going to like when you're going to when you're walking in the airport or something like that.
Okay. And have you ever done that, Daniel?
Yeah, but I don't believe in that. I mean, I don't want to be the a killjoy person. So every single Christmas, people are making this kind of thing. So I like to join them to have fun, perhaps for
Just have
sheer joy or something like that. But I don't believe in that.
Interesting. Interesting. What about you, Lucas? What kind of superstitions exist in your country? It's a bit different.
I think there isn't anything new like everyone said before. I think the most popular superstition is black cat thing. I heard this very often when I drive the car, but I have no idea what else could be like in other countries.
Okay, cool. Now, some of these superstitions are super old. Now, I don't actually believe, I'm not a superstitious person. I don't believe in superstitions. This is just for the sake of practicing our English, obviously. So you can be creative. If you say something that you don't believe, you can just share your opinions or your ideas as well. But how do you guys think that a superstition is passed on? How do you think we learn about them? Adela, what do you think?
About the about the superstition.
How is it passed down to other people?
I don't pass down. There are more people in Spain have is superstition because they have, for example, when buy a lottery ticket, they this is a superstition. They pass in the back to the people have um, a little problem because I don't know. This is same to camel joroba. This is sorry.
I think you're talking about a spell. A
Um,
spell, right?
um, this is hump or boss hump. Hump is
Okay.
possible. Hump.
Um,
They pass the ticket, the lottery ticket, because people think this is a good luck to have good luck.
okay, so there's an example of superstition.
Yes,
Excellent.
this is in Spain. They are superstition different, but I think it's tradition. No, it's not really people don't believe really in these acts, but I think it's tradition. It's not exactly a short,
Okay.
a hardcore belief.
So if something's passed down, it means that it comes from one generation to the next. Okay, just so you guys understand that phrasal verb to
Yes,
pass.
but the today this is the problem. Today people say continue with this superstition, but it's for tradition. It's not really not belief, but it's Thursday, Tuesday, tal, or Friday 13th, or the Black Cat, but it's not really belief. It's
Okay, you're
a
absolutely
costume.
right, Adele. It's a
Yes,
custom. No, absolutely.
I don't.
What you say is
I,
correct. If it's a tradition, it gets passed on through maybe family members and they copy it, so people in the next generation copy it as well. Okay, cool.
okay.
Thank you very much, Adela. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do a pre-reading vocabulary exercise. So you're going to read your word and match it to the meaning on the right, okay? A little bit of practice for us. Let's go ahead and start with Aldo. Can you read number 1 and tell me what word you think it matches with?
Yeah. So nervous. It is. Could be worried about what might happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Worried
it
about
is.
what might happen. So give me an example of something that makes you nervous. What makes you nervous?
Me makes nervous. For example, when there's too noise on, for example, on the bus or in the subway. Yes, when it's too noisy, it makes me
Really?
nervous. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So what do you think might happen, Aldo? What possibly could happen when you hear lots of noise in the bus or the metro?
Absolutely nothing. I should say that, and that's it. But it could make nervous. Maybe if I come from the job, from my workplace, so it could be,
Excellent.
yeah, could be
Thank
this
you
way.
for sharing. Let's ask Ruben. Ruben, what makes you nervous?
What makes me nervous? I don't know. When I have to wait for someone, or when I have to wait, I relate impatiently with nervousness. I I get nervous when I have to wait. When I wait too much time, I don't know. I feel nervous when I waiting.
Okay, interesting. Let's not let's make sure we know the difference between nervous and anxious. Okay, so nervous is when you worry about a result, when you go, uh-oh, something might happen, or maybe you're afraid to perform or something like that. But that does make sense. Thank you, Ruben. Anyone else want to tell me what makes them nervous? Who else can give me one more answer?
Yeah, dragonflies.
Dragonflies. They are very unpredictable.
I hate that kind of animal, really.
Why don't you like them? Why do they make you nervous?
I don't know. Really, I don't know.
That's pretty much me, and any kind of bugs make me nervous. So, actually, quick story. Yeah?
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I was going to tell you a quick story. Yesterday, the neighbor was knocking on my door, but when I left my bed, I went downstairs. There was these bugs everywhere. So maybe, Ruben, you know what they are, because I live in Mexico right now. It's a flying bug, and she came over. I was killing the bugs, and she came over and she was yelling at me. She said, "Don't kill the bugs. We're going to make salsa with those."
We don't prepare salsa with bats.
Yes, she says they come once a year and they're very expensive. And she was very angry at me for killing the bugs for the salsa. I told her I would not be eating the salsa. But anyways, next word, Ali, number 2.
Okay. Superstitious. Uh, having strong belief in something that is not based on science or fact.
Excellent. Very good. So, Ali, give me an example of something that is based on science or fact. Something that would not be considered a superstition.
Something based on science?
Or fact.
Okay. For example, our class right now, this is real.
Yeah, but we're not sure if you'll learn anything, so it's not based on fact. Just kidding. You will, I promise. Perfect. So, for example, maybe the superstition, if you walk under the ladder, you'll have bad luck. That's the superstition. But if you walk under a ladder and it falls on you, you will get hurt. That's a fact, right?
Yeah.
Number 3, Daniel.
Okay, ritual. Mm, well, it's, I don't know, maybe E. Action repeated due to custom or belief.
Excellent. Good job, Daniel. Tell me about your morning ritual.
Well, I don't have a ritual. Maybe wake up, take a shower, eat breakfast. That's all.
Okay, very good. Fidel, what's your evening ritual before you go to bed? Fidel, are you there?
Yes, I'm sorry. What did you
That's
say?
okay. What is your evening ritual before you go to bed?
I don't know, watch Castles, some damn of series. I don't know, 2.5 Men.
Okay, very good. A ritual is simply your habit, your custom before bed. Do you wash your face and brush your teeth and put your pajamas on? Do you drink a cup of tea, read a book? What do you do before you go to bed?
Of course, I watch my feet, I make the bed first, I know, that's it? I think so.
Okay, anyone else want to tell me about a ritual that they have? Let's open it up. Anybody, share a ritual that you have every day, something that you do, or every week.
I eat a kiwi in the morning, every morning.
You do what, Adela?
I eat a kiwi.
A kiwi?
Yes.
Really? Why do you do that? Just because you like kiwis?
Yes, this is a good vitamin C, and I like every morning I eat a kiwi when I wake up. After that, I have the breakfast.
Beautiful. Well, that's a nice routine. That's a good ritual. Anybody else want to tell me about a ritual that they have?
Teacher, maybe doing exercise for 1 hour every day.
That's a fantastic ritual, Jonathan.
Absolutely.
For me, I read books. I always read books. I love reading books.
Okay, so
That's
when
my
do you usually read your books, Reda?
in the weekend. Yeah, I love reading my books in the weekend.
Awesome. Great ritual to have.
Thank you.
Anyone else want to share? Okay. Light candles for the exams. That's interesting, Adela. I've never heard that before. Is that something common in your country?
Yes, to have bad luck, good luck, sorry,
Oh.
for the, yes, for the children, etc., parents, the mother normally light a candle.
Very good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, Fidel, number 4.
Timeless. Research. Last forever, does not end, right?
Perfect. Very good. So give me an example of something that you think is
I am right?
timeless. You're correct. Absolutely. What's timeless? What do you think?
I hope so. My iPad, I don't know.
I hate to tell you this, Fidel, but your iPad is not timeless. It'll last a long time. So, for example, we might say a watch or a gift or something like that is timeless. It means that it's always nice. It never gets old. Can anyone think of an example of something that would be considered timeless or always nice?
Teacher, timely is when you don't have time for doing something.
No, it's when something
Don't finish.
lasts
Continue.
for a long time. It's always, for example, if I said a piece of jewelry is timeless, it means that it's always beautiful. It never gets out of style or out of date. It's always used. It doesn't end. Okay? For example, I mean, obviously we're talking about superstitions today, right? So the black cat crossing your path, that seems to be a timeless superstition. It's been around for a long time. Timeless.
I got it, teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome, Jonathan. Number 5, Jonathan.
Jinx. Is correct pronunciation, teacher? Jinx.
Jinx.
Yeah. Okay. I think that is. Let me see. Mm, F. To cause bad luck to happen.
Very good. Can you think of an example of a jinx?
I don't believe in that, teacher, but I think that one great example is when a witch doing one spell for other person for bad luck.
Absolutely, it could be that. Can anyone think of a typical jinx or maybe something you've seen in a movie?
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I have heard about something related to cats. I mean, if you kill a cat, you're gonna be rewarded with 7 years of bad luck or something.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, that would be a jinx. Perfect. Number 6, Lucas.
Reversal.
A reversal.
No, I don't. To cause bad luck to happen? Oh no, I don't know.
Okay, for example, if you're driving your car and then you put it in reverse, what do you change? You go forward and then you go backward. That is a change in what?
It's reversal.
It's a reversal, a change in direction.
Right.
Okay. Okay, I understand, but I don't know. Oh, maybe a change in direction.
Exactly, a change in direction. So Lucas, tell me about something that could have a reversal, a complete change in direction.
Like maybe business.
Okay, what might happen to a business?
Like when they change, for example, the boss, the company can reversal and be better.
Perfect. Excellent, excellent example, Lucas. Can anyone else give me an example of a reversal?
I would like a change when I saw a black cat.
Adela does a reversal when she sees a black cat. That means you are superstitious. Perfect. Anybody else?
I did a reversal when I see my ex-girlfriend.
Uh-oh. Gotta avoid her. What about you, Retta? When do you do a reversal? Change direction.
Maybe also when I say black cat. I hate cats in general.
Uh-oh, you don't like cats. You do a
I'm a
reversal.
dog person. I'm a dog person.
Me too. I love dogs.
Yeah.
Cool. Good work, you guys. Okay, let's continue. Retta, could you do number 7 for us?
Of course, 7, casino. A place to gamble for money.
Okay. Tell me about, what do you think about casinos? What's your opinion about that place?
It's a place where people can gamble and maybe make money and lose money. But for me, I think it is forbidden to go there because my religion, I'm Muslim and I can't go there to gamble. That's forbidden. So I've never been in a casino before.
Cool. Thank you for sharing. Has anyone here been to a casino who'd like to maybe share an opinion about it? Maybe you think it's fun. Maybe you think it's a bad place, a good place.
I was in PokerStars.com. It's an online casino.
Oh, I used to play in PokerStar.com.
Yeah.
I used to play Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em. Yeah. But you know, the only person that always win is the host, PokerStars.
Of course.
But I had a lot of fun, actually. It's a good experience.
Cool. Okay, Ali says you can make a killing in a casino. Only if you win. You can also lose a killing.
Usually, the owner of casino make a killing, I think.
Absolutely. That is a very true statement.
Do you still play at PokerStars, Ivy? Sorry.
No, it's been years. It's probably been like, I think I played when I was 20, and that's only a couple years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's been about 5 or 6 years since I've played, I think.
Just for fun, or?
Yeah, just for fun. Just for fun. Because I like the game and I wanted to get good at it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, Adela, number 8.
Luckiest trick. This is a good fortune that comes again and again in a short time.
Yeah, very good. Have you or anyone else in the class experienced a lucky streak when good things happen to you repeatedly or over and over again?
No.
Oh.
Really, no. I don't like to game again.
teacher, in one time I win in casino in 3 times in 1 month.
Wow, that is a lucky streak.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I ever go to the casino, I will bring you with me.
Oh, okay. I will invite you.
Poor Antonio has no lucky streak with his English exam. Sorry, Antonio. Number 9, Aldo.
Yeah, so notorious, of course, golf, well known for.
Okay, Aldo, what is your country notorious for?
Well, let me think. Uh, hmm, I don't know, maybe police is notorious to help people. You know, we have particular police, Carabinieri Corps. They're notorious for helping people.
Good. Okay. I was just in Italy. I just got back a few days ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Italy is notorious for good food, good wine,
Yes, yes.
and olive oil.
Yeah. The South in particular.
Anyone else want to tell me what their country or their family is notorious for?
Just a question. Can we use this word for enterprise? You know, when we're talking about an enterprise or a company, can we use this word? For example, when I'm talking about Coca-Cola, it's a well-known company. Can I use notorious other than
You can't just say Coca-Cola is notorious. You could say Coca-Cola is notorious for, and then you could say what they are well known for.
Okay.
Okay, so what they do that makes them well known. Maybe giving money to charity, or has a notorious recipe, a well known, you can identify the taste. Okay?
Okay.
Good question. Thank you for asking. And the last one, Ali, number 10.
React. Uh, to respond to an event or situation.
Perfect. So give me an example. What makes you react in a sad way? What makes you react in a sad way?
Can you repeat? I didn't understand.
What makes you react in a sad way? Oh. Can you hear me?
Yes, no.
There's a bit of a storm outside, so I'm wondering if the connection is a bit bad. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
What makes you react sadly or in a sad way?
Maybe if I got bad news about my friends or family, it make me react sadly.
Absolutely. Anybody else want to tell me what makes them react angrily?
When he saw an accident, he reacted and called the police or the ambulance.
Perfect. Good job, you guys. Very good. So let's get into our reading. Let's practice our reading a little bit. There we go. We're going to read this short. Will you get married on Friday the 13th? Okay, so I'll highlight a portion and you guys read it. Let's go ahead and start with Daniel. Can you read that first one for us?
Okay, highlight the The paragraph?
I
Because
did.
I didn't hear you.
Okay. Can you see it?
No, your connection is a little bit
Your
bad.
your sound a little bit choppy.
Okay, right now I can see.
Okay, the first paragraph.
Okay, do you avoid walking under ladders? Do black cats make you nervous? Some people are very superstitious. They carry a lucky charm, such as a rabbit's foot everywhere they go. Why is a rabbit lucky? Because it's born with its eyes open? Of course.
Okay, good reading, Daniel. Perfect pronunciation. What is a lucky charm? Lucas.
I suppose it is something what makes uh, makes feel people to have I forget the words. Makes people feel like they are safe.
Good. They feel like they're safe or fortunate, you could say.
Fortunate.
Nicely done. Very true. Brings you luck. Something that brings you luck. Does anybody here carry a lucky charm even though they don't believe it works?
I buy in Turkey. I buy a Fatima eyes. This is a lucky charm, I think.
Okay. Some people wear, well, yeah, okay, perfect. Good job. Let's continue. Let's have Fidel. Can you read the next highlighted portion of paragraph?
I just write it like if you can put the link because I can look it very well.
Yeah, it's my connection, so I'll put it in the chat box so you can read it.
I did it.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. I just opened it.
Yeah, I can hear you, teacher.
Okay, take a look in the chat, the Verbling chat. I will post what you should read. I'm going to turn. Can you see it in the chat, Fidel?
Yes.
I posted the reading in the chat, so if you just want to read it from there.
Okay, I got it. Where the superstition is right there, right? In the
Yep.
second paragraph. Okay. Where the superstitions come from? Long ago, people didn't have the scientific knowledge we do today. About unexpected events, people pass their belief down from generation to generations. Some superstitions are timeless. Floors in buildings still go from 12 to 14 floor, even though nobody can agree why the number 13 is unlucky.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's talk about this for a couple minutes. Jonathan, can you hear me?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, so where did superstitions come from? Explain it to us in your own words.
What superstition, teacher?
Where do superstitions come from, according to the paragraph?
Okay. Uh, the paragraph say that the superstition don't have explication, scientific explication, but maybe come from rituals along in the time, maybe that passed by generation to generation.
Very good. And where do the rituals come from? Daniel.
Yeah, about the wondering of the people. People always are wondering about everything. So they weren't able to find answers, so they made the proper answers.
Absolutely. Now, does anyone here know of a hotel that does not have a 13th floor?
Yes, I hear about that.
What do you think about that?
That is scary, a little scary, teacher. Because the people say that when you arrive to the third floor, you enter in other dimension sometimes, and you
Sometimes.
yeah, and you can disappear in the time.
Oh my goodness, that is scary. Getting lost in
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I never get off on the 13th floor.
Yeah. In Panama, some buildings don't have 30th floor.
Yeah, that's pretty common. I think even in Canada, there's no 13th floor. So it's, even though people might not believe it, like Adela said, there are traditions that are passed on, right? Good. Any questions on that paragraph? Cool. Let's have Lucas read the next one for us.
Superstitious people think they can turn bad luck away. They knock on wood or in Britain touch wood to avoid jinxing themselves. For example, if you say, "I've never broken a limb," you should immediately search for a table to knock on to avoid a reversal of luck. You may break your leg tomorrow if you don't.
Okay, so let's see if Ali, explain to us the concept behind knocking on wood. Why do we do that?
Something going on good about you, and you don't want that something goes bad. It's a superstition. You knock on the wood, your luck go on like in past.
So what's something that you would never want to say if there was no wood around? Anybody? Something you would not want to say if there was no wood around.
Agos?
What?
Agos? No?
Can you? I don't understand the word. Say it.
I didn't hear your question.
Could you repeat your question, teacher? I'm not pretty sure about my answer.
What is something that you would not say if there was no wood around? Something you would not say if there was no wood around.
I don't have any idea.
Okay, for example, if you say, I've never broken a bone. I've never broken a bone in my life. Then some people would think that they have to knock on wood to make sure that that stays that way. But if there's no wood, they might be worried that they would break their bone tomorrow. You understand? So it's kind of a joke. What would you not say if there was no wood around?
Okay, I understand, teacher. Thank you.
Let's go to the next one. Reda, can you read the next paragraph for us in the chat?
Okay. Many superstitions are related to money. For example, if you give money away on Mondays, you will give money away all week long. If you leave your purse on the floor, you will go broke. Gamblers are notoriously superstitious. If you are in a casino, never get up to use the washroom. Your lucky stick will go down the toilet.
Okay. So what do you guys think about these superstitions related to money? For example, why should you not leave your purse on the floor, Adela?
Yes, I like normally I have the purse in the floor, but we say the money disappear. Yes,
Exactly.
because they you convert poor.
You can
You
say you'll
spend
go broke. You'll go
yeah, you
broke.
spend a lot.
And Fidel, why should you never go to the washroom if you're at the casino? Fidel, why should you not go
Because
to the washroom if you're at the casino?
because I'm gonna lose my lucky string.
Exactly. It'll go
Yes,
down the
because I
toilet.
know.
Maybe the guy next door is gonna move your chip stack.
That's the more realistic one. He'll steal your chips or move them around. Good. Aldo, read the next paragraph for us.
Yeah. So superstitions differ from culture to culture. A superstitious African mother won't cut her baby's hair before her child's first birthday. In Mexico, a bride must not wear pearls on her wedding day. Pearls symbolize tears and an unhappy marriage.
Okay, and the last sentence, maybe we could
Yeah.
have
Oh.
Ali, read the last one for us.
Okay. Are you superstitious? How would you react if someone opened an umbrella in your living room?
Okay, good. Excellent job. Any questions on those last two paragraphs? Good job, you guys. Let's have a short discussion to end the class. Now, when can a superstition be dangerous? When can a superstition be dangerous? Who thinks they can answer that?
Maybe, teacher, when some superstition is very strong and the people believe in that superstition, and I have maybe a one relative that they are sick for something in your mind, and they hear about that superstition, and maybe hear about that put in bad state to help to hear.
Absolutely. So they believe it so much that they will make sure they stick to it, even if it's unsafe.
Yeah.
For example, instead of walking under the ladder, maybe they go onto the street and they get hit by a car. Just saying, could happen. Could happen.
In my country, we have a strong superstition. I scared. I have scared about that superstition. You can pass behind the letter. The letter. You can pass
Behind a what?
behind the letter.
A ladder.
Yeah.
Under a ladder.
Under a letter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you don't pass under the ladder and you go around the ladder, you might get hit by a car.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a very bad luck if you're doing that.
I
And
have
you
one.
guys, okay, tell me.
I don't know. For example, but I don't want to offend anybody here. Maybe. For example, the terrorists of September 9/11. I have heard that they were thinking that that thing was like their life's mission.
Their what?
Life mission. Life
Okay.
mission. So they were thinking that with that they were gonna be free or something like that. So that would be dangerous, maybe.
That was very dangerous. I'm not really sure if we would consider that a superstition, but I suppose it could be. Maybe a wish of good luck or something like that.
Yeah, maybe it's related to religion.
Anybody else?
I think when people is affected by the superstition in your normal life, daily life, this is a problem. This is dangerous because your mental health, I think, is a little problematic. This is a psychological problem. It's not physical problem, but it's possible psychological problem because they are obsessed about the superstition or the I see a cat or I think it's a health problem.
Absolutely. Good point. Good. Anybody else?
Yes.
I have another. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, you go ahead.
Retta?
No problem. I have no problem.
No, Retta, tell us.
Okay. I think superstition might be dangerous when actually it changes our way of thinking negatively. And so sometimes some people can take advantage of people's ridiculousness or lack of knowledge and use superstition as a weapon to make them think or believe in something that is not true in order to control and use their minds for their own benefits and profits.
Awesome. Very, very true. That's a good example, Retta. Thank you.
Welcome.
I have
Good.
another superstition teacher.
Tell us.
Maybe when you hear that someone pronounce your name and call you, and you looking for the person and you don't see anything, you don't see somebody, the people say that what happened that is because the dead call you. Do you understand me?
I think so. I haven't heard that one before, but that sounds a little bit scary.
Yeah, it's very scary.
Cool. Well, that is our lesson on superstitions. Thank you guys for coming.